let me give you some context. A profound aspect of Jesus' ministry on earth was the way in which he created a culture of discipleship with an appropriate mix of both invitation and challenge. He drew his disciples close and he loved them, but he also gave them the opportunity to accept the responsibilities of discipleship. He said, "Come follow me, be with me, do life with me, learn from me." But he didn't stop there. He also said, drop your nets, leave your comfort, your people, your way of life, your home. High invitation to do life with Jesus and high challenge to trust him and to leave things behind. We're inviting our disciples into a relationship with us. And our mission is to make disciples who will make more disciples, thus creating spiritual multiplication. We don't have that much time on earth, and so we need a strategy for how we're going to go about it. And thankfully, Jesus has given us just such a strategy. So let's take a look at an example of an invitation and challenge that you can use with those you're inviting into a discipleship relationship with you. Lance, thanks for meeting me here today and taking time. That's great catching up with you and getting some time with you today, man. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, so I wanted to talk to you about something that I've been excited about for a while now, discipleship, and what that could look like with you in mind. In particular, I'm in the process of putting together a discipleship group of a group of men who are seeking to grow in their relationship with Jesus together. And I want to invite you into that. I want to invite you into an authentic life-on-life discipleship group where we grow as a community of people who are trying to be equipped to walk with Jesus together and to learn how to pass it on to others as well. And my heart is to see you be equipped to do just that, to walk with Jesus for a lifetime, and then to get the tools and skills to be able to pass it on to others wherever you go. If you accept this invitation, I want you to know that I take your commitment really seriously, and I'm going to be equally committed to you. And because discipleship is life on life, I'm inviting you into my life, to have unique access to my life. So I want to get to know you. I want you to get to know me. So I want to come to your games, get to know your people, get to know your family and your friends. And the same for you. I want you to get to know my family, get to know my friends, and be a part of my life. And I also want you to get to see me fail and live dependent on God and see an authentic Christian life on display. So it's my goal to encourage you in your walk with the Lord and to train and equip you to be able to pass it on to others. And so if this invitation for you is to enter into this discipleship relationship with me and with the other guys in the group, and to grow spiritually and be equipped to become a spiritual leader and pass it on to other people. So does this make sense?
It does, yeah.
Okay, great. So Lance, with the invitation, there's also a challenge. All right. We all have a limited amount of time and lots of things that compete for our attention and our energies. But growing in your relationship with God, the God of the universe, who's pursuing you, is the most important thing you could possibly be putting your time into. And learning to model your life after Jesus, the most influential man who's ever lived, is certainly a valuable use of your time and investment. I'd love to invest in you through discipleship this year, but I don't want to make assumptions about where you're at coming into this. There are a lot of places you could plug in to grow, and this is one of them. So if you are going to make this commitment, I'm asking you to consider this commitment your top priority outside of school and sport. So don't schedule your study group at this time. Don't schedule a group meeting at this time. Don't bail out because you didn't get your homework done on time, right? I want you to be here and be all in. And treat this commitment the way that you do your sport, right? You show up to practice prepared and on time. And I want to help you grow in your Christ-like character and competency, but you're going to get out of this group what you put into it. And so take it seriously. And all the guys who are going to be in this group with us, they're under the same understanding as well. They're going to be all in and be committed. This may not be the right time for you to make that commitment, and that's okay. If you say no now, it doesn't disqualify you forever. We'll give you another shot in the future. But our mission is to make disciples who make disciples. And so wherever you're at coming into this group, the end goal is that by the time you graduate, you'd be equipped to lead others in discipleship as well. That's where this is going. So does that make sense?
It does, yeah.
Okay. So this is a commitment that we're asking you to make, and it's a big commitment. And so I want you to take 24 hours to think about it and pray about it, and then you can get back to me and let me know what you're thinking. So we can connect quick tomorrow. I'll shoot you a text or reach out to you and we can talk about it. Sound good?
Yeah, sounds good.
All right, thanks.
Thanks, Jamie.
You may feel uncomfortable right now. This is uncomfortable for some, and that's okay. And you may feel tempted to sugarcoat some of this, especially the challenge part. But it's really important that you get past feeling awkward for a few important reasons. First, Jesus gave his disciples a high invitation and a high challenge, and look at what he produced. Second, if you're high on your invitation, but low on your challenge, you will produce a comfortable, cozy culture, but you won't produce an effective, empowered, disciples making disciples, multiplication culture, the kind of culture that we're after. And third, your disciples are going to imitate what you do. So even as you're giving this invitation and challenge, you're modeling for them something that they're going to do with the people they're inviting into a discipleship relationship with them someday as well. And so we have an awesome task in front of us, and we want to do it well. Trust me, you will see men and women rise to the occasion. Athletes are familiar with challenge. They live it every day. You will see movements with spiritual multiplication, and you will see leaders multiplying their lives into others.